Welcome back to the series that struggles with life skilling so you don't have to. My name is Teddy, and with there being over 100 different elixirs that can be made to level up alchemy, today I'll be showing you how I start making the Elixir of Frenzy and just why I chose to make them. So get on those alchemist clothes and let's start getting the Alchemy of Frenzy brewed up on a long journey to hit Guru Alchemy. Alchemy is a frustrating long life skill to level up to Guru, and with having no real way to level it up quickly other than choosing a random elixir to spam until you're annoyed with them, the Elixir of Frenzy is one of those elixirs that can be used, but did you know that these can be used a couple different ways? The Elixir of Frenzy can be used on its own for that plus 10 AP, or it can be sold on the central market if you want to. The elixirs can also be combined with others to make the Frenzy Draft and the Elixir of Indignation for more bonuses, or lastly, these can be turned into the Guru medicine boxes for Imperial deliveries. For me, these will be great for both the elixir and the draft, but I won't bother using these for the medicine boxes. This recipe does require 1 oil of regeneration, 5 clear reagents, 5 cedar sap, 3 traces of battle, and finally 3 ghost mushrooms. Now, if you see my live streams, you'd know how to get all these ingredients, but for a recap, I'll show you. Starting out with the ingredients is the oil of regeneration. This can be made by brewing 1 legendary beast blood, 1 red tree lump, or an everlasting herb can be used as substitution, 1 fruit of flame, and lastly 1 powder or rift. Next is the clear liquid reagent. This can be brewed by using 1 salt, 1 sunrise herb, 1 purified water, and 1 wild grass. Cedar sap is the next ingredient on the list. These can be easily gathered manually from the North Kaya Mountains south of Calpheon here, and workers can be sent to the longleaf tree node. Moving on to the next ingredient is the trace of battle. These can be gathered using workers at the Baronito farm node here, or the Crypt of Resting Thoughts node here. Exchanging or heating Barris weapons also has a chance of producing a small amount of traces. One other option for the traces of battle is out here in Fatus. Finally, the ghost mushrooms are up. These can be easily gathered using workers at the Mary's Cave node here, or can be bought from Brendio here in Calpheon. All of this can be bought from the central market to help speed up everything if you have the money. But with all the ingredients ready, let's start getting geared and all buffed up. Expecting to get a nice amount of mysterious catalyst, I made sure to pick up the weekly quest from Liana. Here's my mastery just in case it's going to help me and if you guys wanted to know. And with all of that out of the way, let's start getting these elixirs brewed up. Throwing everything in the cauldron to start, I made sure to have more than enough ingredients on hand so I don't have to stop to order more or just run around gathering them. Also, to save time, I made sure to bring my personal storage chest next to the alchemy tools just so I don't have to run to the storage. These can be rented from any storage keeper for 10 contribution points or can be bought from the pearl shop. I will be trying to make at least 1,600 of these Elixirs of Frenzy, so we'll see how it goes. But with the lack of traces, there's a huge bottleneck. So if I only come out with 500 or less, I'm not going to be too mad or surprised. I just know what to expect. But if I do manage to get more, hey, even better. Having less than 1 second alchemy will make sure I won't have to do this for hours, but it can still take some time to do. My spoonful lightstone combination helps with it, but better alchemy clothes will eventually solve all that, but requires me to actually try and enhance one or buy one. Comment down below if you chose to enhance your silver embroidered or if you chose to just go ahead and buy it off the central market for yourself. While you're down there, leave a like if you're enjoying all the new life skilling content that's being updated. Be sure to subscribe and turn on all notifications to never miss out on any new Life of a Shai episodes, guides, updates, and live streams. Getting back into alchemy though, luckily, if making the Elixir of Indignation isn't your thing, the Frenzy Drought is another option that can be used to start making millions. The bottleneck isn't too bad with this, but with making the Elixir of Destruction, it can be a little bit harder combining for the Elixir of Indignation needing the Snowfield Cedar Sap, and that can slowly be gathered. Now with the Agris Heat update, you won't have to worry so much about that. With being able to gather larger amounts of sap, I should be able to go ahead and make the Elixirs of Destruction easier. Still, it's a shame the points only last for so long, but if you have a Hedgehog or the Yawning Hedgehog Lightstone combination, you can at least get the same as what the Agris was letting you. Because I grow tired of always running to the storage, I make sure to keep my personal storage chest with me like a lost puppy. It'll ensure I can just place and take things without having the need to move around. I am curious to see if there's going to be any new recipes added with the Land of the Morning Light, but with little to no information on it, it makes me want to stock up on all the ingredients I can just so that I'm prepared for when new recipes come out. I did the same thing for the Mountain of Eternal Winter region and was able to go ahead and learn all the recipes. I've been saving my catalyst for another tune, so I won't have to do this all over again, or at least this bad. I know I did say I was going to save them for my main, but I think getting another all prepared for Alchemy would help out the family fam when they eventually hit Guru, but after making thousands of elixirs on my main, I don't see that happening anytime soon. What's your Alchemy level, and do you enjoy it? Because I keep failing at tapping my Try Manus close, doing my livestream series Road to Guru, like it? Yeah, I just named it. I'm able to go ahead and get enough money to go ahead and repair. If you haven't already, be sure to stop in and say hi. So these elixirs won't really make a lot of money on their own, but with combining them, I hope to be able to make a nice amount of silver for all the time and effort. And I know min-maxing and all that, but this is not meant to be an end-all be-all best elixir to brew guide. This is just to show you how I do alchemy, and you should just enjoy the game at your own pace. If it wasn't for the chest here, I would have spent a good amount of time running and pulling out materials out of the storage. If you haven't gotten one yet, I suggest investing the contribution points and saving yourself the useless running around, especially with the new shared storage being tied into it. As all the elixirs come to an end, I'll throw them in the storage, head to Velia, and start listing everything to see what I was able to make for brewing all these if I choose to sell them. Getting back here in Velia, it's time to list both grades to show you what you can make if you choose to brew the Elixir of Frenzy. Listing the green grade I had to do separately because the weight needed was too much for my warehouse, but they can make 900 mil for 3000 and 521.8 mil for the second batch. In total, this makes 1,421.8 mil. Moving on to the blue grade, these make 513 mil. This is great for the amount that I have and just for how much they sell for. For all the elixirs, I was able to make 1,934.9 mil. Now, it's to be said, if you're choosing to buy all the ingredients from the central market, it can be a little costly. I chose to head out and get everything that I needed over the week and use the rare drops I managed to get to buy the ingredients I ran out of while brewing the elixirs. I was shocked to see how much making the Elixirs of Frenzy could make when selling them, and I think it would be my go-to money making with alchemy. There are other elixirs that can make the same or more, so keep an eye out on the central market. Even though the traces were the worst part of getting these elixirs made up, I hope this helps you decide which alchemy recipe you want to try next, or just another way to make money while you brew a path down that long alchemy road to Guru. I plan on doing this again in the future just for the money alone, but if you want to see another way to level those life skills faster or just want to start making money, click this video here and I'll see you in the next episode.